You gon' grind 1,000 winters just to shine 100 summers. You gon' miss some drip when that money gotta run up. 100, that's forever. I will never leave my brothers, so I can never switch, even if I had the one up. I put my dogs on game, cause it ain't shit that they can't get from me. Facts about the game, you know that shit ain't based on sympathy.
Big Step of Podcast. It's your boy Dove.
Jada Bull.
We back again
With another one.
Another short week, I feel like.
We're getting that content out. That's good, man. I'm feeling it.
For sure,
I'm feeling
for sure.
it.
We got another guest here tonight.
Yes.
To the left of us.
My man Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna just introduce him, man. My man Mike from back in the day, my Nordstrom days. We met in the kitchen. This is Chef Man here, man. Thank you for coming through. Basically, he got some food for us. Basically, we got some topics we're gonna go over, and we're gonna get to know Mike a little bit and figure out, what's going on with him. So, just stick around with us. What's going on, Mike?
I'm just glad to be here, yo. Glad to be in this spot, just aura. And see you in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. We're gonna catch up a little bit.
Pre-pandemic days.
Yeah, pre-pandemic days. One of the my first jobs out of CCP, actually, I think it was where I met him. Was working with Chef. So, but we're gonna get into that. But first, we're gonna get into some topics. Elon Musk. I don't think we ever. How have we not talked about Elon yet? When you talk about people who dominate the news cycle, he's definitely one of them. And somehow we never talked about him before. But this is too big.
I'm gonna have to check the catalog.
Huh?
I have to check the catalog.
Yeah, we probably did. We probably talked about him at some point, but I feel like I was trying to think, like, we ever talk about this bull? But Elon Musk, man, you know who he is. Even if we never talked about him, you had to pretty much been living under a rock if you don't know who he is. The founder of Tesla and wannabe Tony Stark. That's how I would put him.
All he needs is a suit.
Right. Tony Stark without the suit. But what he do got is a brand new shiny social media brand. Most people just sign up for Twitter. This motherfucker said, I'm gonna buy Twitter.
$44 billion.
For $44 billion. I heard that's enough money to give everybody in the world $133.
Can I just get 1%? I just get 1% of that.
Like, that's crazy, right? When you think about it, like, that's enough money to give everybody in the world $133. And now it all went to, I think, who's the owner of Twitter, or was the owner, or the creator, Jack Dorsey or some shit like that? Am I getting that right? I don't want to.
Do something like that.
Something like that. I don't want to just be retract that if that's not true. But he just became a billionaire overnight. I'm pretty sure Twitter had to be worth $1 billion already. I'm not sure.
Up there.
But either way, crazy move. What y'all think about it? I have a little bit of a strong opinion about it, but I'm gonna let y'all just speak on it if y'all want.
I think it's what's the name. It's just all part of the metaverse. Something easier, like access online. Now it's like boom. It's like watching the news.
Right.
You get a tweet in the morning. You like, it's all metaverse. That's what I feel like. Why not get that? You said he next Tony Stark, so
yeah. He just so you just see it as a bargaining chip, a monopoly move.
Yeah,
just trying to increase his bag in some way or form.
You got Tesla.
I mean, you look at it and you say you lose. Like if he lost $43 billion. He's going to get that back with owning Twitter, right? Like, Twitter makes money,
44,
right?
Yeah.
44.
I don't know how long it would take to get that money back. Probably not long. I don't know how long it would take to recruit that. Yeah, Chris, he'll have it back by Christmas.
Yeah.
So I know it's not even a sweat off his neck in that resort, but I definitely get that. Like, investment. It's an investment. It's an expensive as investment, but it's an investment. What you think, Dove?
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. I mean, I've never heard nobody dropping $44 billion at one time. I don't know how he did it. Maybe some write-offs in there. Something got to be going on.
I mean, he's one of the richest men in the world.
I say, hey, Dorsey, I got you, and they made it happen like that. That's what's up, man.
Like to transfer, how do you even transfer that much money?
It's definitely
trying to Cash App.
Trying to take over.
Yeah, Cash
App be down.
Cash App be $43 billion real quick, bro.
I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I like Elon Musk. what I'm saying? I heard him talk on several occasions. I seen him on Joe Rogan. That's how I finally really got introduced to him. Like on a, not that I know him.
It's interesting you bring up Joe
Got to
Rogan.
hear about him, yeah. But Elon Musk, he's pretty dope. Tesla is the shit. If I had it, I'd get one. Everything else he doing with the stocks and all that, whatever he got going on, man. I don't know. He got his hands in a lot. Like him and Bezos got so much money right now.
Another
He
one.
got
This is
Mars.
ridiculous.
He got
Yeah,
Mars.
Mars money.
Yeah.
He got Mars money.
Mars money.
Hats off to
That's
him.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I wish it could have been a brother, but
Maybe one
next
day.
up, maybe a
maybe
brother will buy it from him.
Or maybe Jay-Z could buy Facebook. And then we get side no.
Right.
Not whole. Hovey
No.
baby.
Who's the richest black man? Oh, Kanye. Kanye's the richest black man in the world. Y'all know that?
How you know that?
Yeah.
According
Above
to,
Jay-Z.
According to Kanye, he is.
Right.
No, I think it was. I mean, of course, according to Kanye, going, you
Right.
know. But I think a publication actually backed it up. I'm not sure. We'll look into that too. We do some fact checking. This one.
Curious about
But
Richest black man in the world.
richest black man in the world. Real quick.
Drum roll, please.
Or maybe he's the richest black man in the country. That's a lot more believable, huh?
He might be. He might be the world.
It might be the world.
All right, we got Aliko Dangote.
I don't even know who that is.
16
Shout out to him.
billion.
That dude from Coming to
Shout out
America.
to him. Basically,
Right.
somebody in that family.
Mike Adenugwa.
Zamunda.
4.7 billion. Patrice Motsepe, 2.9 billion.
Easily.
Oprah Winfrey, 2.8 billion.
Ooh, I think.
Mo Ibrahim, 1.1 billion.
So a lot of billions. It's a lot of billions.
Shout out to Oprah.
I don't know where I saw that at. Did you see that? Did you hear something about that?
What?
That Kanye was one as the richest
I
black
remember
man.
when he said, when it came out and he said it and he was campaigning it. I just don't know the
Yeah,
truth,
he was just saying that.
truthiness.
Well,
That's not
you know how that is.
how true it
It's
is.
speaking of that. That's exactly what I wanted. That's a good segue because that's exactly what I want to speak on with this Elon Musk shit. What troubles me a little bit, and I'm cool with Elon. I think he's a real down to earth billionaire compared to like a lot of others. Like, you know, a lot of them are like detached. Like, you could tell the motherfuckers never been around a regular person. You know what I'm saying? But like Elon, like, he comes off a little more genuine. I think that's what people like about him. I think that's what people like about him. They come off a little more genuine. So I was good with all that. But my issue is what sparked this transaction was his gripe with freedom of speech and Twitter, if y'all didn't know.
Okay.
And my problem with him about having that problem has always been is that Twitter doesn't take away freedom of speech to me. What they do is cut out shit that don't need an echo chamber, that are like, you know what I'm saying, fake news type shit. They pretty much cut that out, and he has a issue with that. And I'm just thinking like, I don't see nothing wrong with that, because he's saying it's freedom of speech, but freedom of speech means that you can't go to jail, or you nobody can prosecute you over your words. That don't mean you can't repercussions, or, you know what I'm saying, for your words. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what I'm saying, if you say something, if I say something about somebody's mom, that's my freedom of speech to say it. But if they punch me in the fucking face, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, you know, you say out your words have power, and whatever you put out in the universe have power. So, and that's not exactly true anyway, too, because also you can't yell bomb in an airport. You can't yell fire in a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you can't say. So
I didn't even know that.
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can't yell fire or nothing. That's against the law. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's really happening. So
After these last years with these movies and
yeah,
these,
you can't be
premieres and
fucking
all
around
that.
like that, right? So, with that being said, man, like, I don't find there was nothing wrong with Twitter guidelines. Like, basically, he want to get, and don't get me wrong, some of these guidelines got a little crazy. I've been seeing them, some words is being, like, I see it on Instagram now. They can't say gangs. They can't say, like, they can, well, they are not say, but they can't write it. Like, you ever see, like, they're like put emojis in the middle of words now, or certain words. I'm like,
Gonna get flagged and
yeah, so I'm like, damn, like, so I definitely get that some things can be drawn back, but I'm never gonna get behind some like, drink bleach to cure the coronavirus, and then 20,000 people share that shit. Like, no, take that dumbass shit down. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. It's a slippery slope to me. And I just feel like it's going to be a platform that's going to be spreading a lot of misinformation.
I mean, that's happening regardless.
I mean, that's happening regardless. You're right about that. That's a fact.
They filter the real shit, like the shit that needs to be heard or said. Like they filter the real shit.
Right.
Hopefully, he real enough to. That's what he aiming for. Because some shit that
but
you
hopefully
can't say
too.
certain shit that you really want to say on there that means something to you.
Okay.
So that's where I get out of it. Like, fuck the shit where it don't even like. This stupid stuff, like people saying stupid stuff. No, that shouldn't be on there.
Yeah,
but
right.
Shit that needs to be said and heard that probably the next man won't say. I think that should be. He built a barrier for that stuff to be out there.
So you're hoping that they could be able to differentiate. They be able to differentiate between the two.
Yeah.
All right. I hope so too.
Shout out to Elon Musk.
Shout out to Elon Musk, man. Good luck with that.
I'll take a job with him. You know what I'm saying?
Get a ticket tomorrow.
Real facts, man. Another guy in the news right now. Well, it's a little old, but I thought it was funny enough to touch on because it's interesting enough. But a couple of weeks ago, DJ Envy and his wife got a little personal with everybody. Took a page out of, some people say she took a page out of Jada Pinkett book.
Envy Smith.
Right.
Envy Smith. But we're gonna let y'all decide if you haven't heard. Basically, DJ Envy, who is a host off of the Breakfast Club, a well-renowned DJ of New York City, recently went on somebody called it a cheat tour or revenge tour or something. What did they do? He cheated. Apparently he cheated, and now it's like, I don't know. They're like going. I don't know if they're giving seminars on a healthy relationship. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but they seem to be on this tour of doing stuff together to make up for the cheating. And I guess part of that deal, like, I guess, I don't know. I feel like Beyonce started this shit. You don't notice that, right? Like, now if a nigga cheat.
Lemonade shit.
Lemonade. Now if a nigga cheat, she has every right to air the dirty laundry out. Like, I
ain't even going to say
no,
what
I ain't even going to though. Shout out to B.
Beehive might come out the woodwork.
Right, shout out to B. But, I'm just saying in general, like, I don't know. It seemed like this seems to be a part of the deal. I don't know. But he got caught cheating, apparently. Now they've been going around talking about their relationship, what works and whatever, and, you know, how they worked it out. And what came up was that she was faking orgasms for 10 years straight, my guy. And, I mean, I'm not going to listen, let's all be mature here. I'm pretty sure we probably underperformed somewhere in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Might not bought our best game every time.
10 years, though. 10 years.
I think that's the part where it gets a little.
Like, how much do you not like the
God
man?
damn.
like how bad?
Damn, what you know what I'm saying? She don't like him?
Bro.
10 years.
I feel like she gotta love that nigga, bro.
Oh, he does better.
I mean, to put up with that for 10 years?
Love and like two different things.
That's all
I can love you, but I don't like your ass.
She could love her life. She probably love her lifestyle.
Yeah, she do.
I was thinking the same. I was thinking,
and that come with it.
And that's exactly what I came to my conclusion about. I was like, no women deal with a broke nigga would have ever put up with that shit.
Oh yeah.
like it's definitely because that nigga was providing a big bag that she kept that. But my thing is, like, I would feel betrayed. Like, I would feel betrayed because it's like, you couldn't have told me though. Like,
you had to share it here.
Damn, like, well, they didn't share this. That's a whole nother conversation too. We gotta have a conversation about how you want to tell people about this shit.
But
I'm 10 strokes. He didn't find out there. He already knew. They already had this conversation. I guess after the cheating or whatever. She was like, maybe, and it sounds like some shit you want to kind of say because a motherfucker like fuck with you. So you're like, well, you wasn't pleasing me for 10 years any goddamn way. And he was like, oh shit, for real?
Some shit you just got die on. We was good without that information.
Yo, we was good without that information, bro. Can I bring some nuance? You know me, I always try to bring some nuance to the table.
Do your thing, man.
I think what they're trying to do, it's kind of like the red table talk, and that's why it's up to you to decide whether this shit is a good idea or not. Like, people try to get really vulnerable in front of the public to try to like seem almost I don't want to say heroic. Do I want to say heroic? Morris. Yeah, like trying to like reach a new plight, like people try to seem more woken. Like, oh, we could talk about this because we're comfortable.
Yeah.
We're
we
we're
can't.
comfortable human beings. We're
So we
comfortable
get
who we
cut.
are. So I could share this type of shit about
Talk about
myself.
this in public.
Y'all better give him just as much smoke as Jada. Y'all better give
Yeah.
Oh, but I love what he talk. Wait, hold on. What
he a Jada
does that
fan.
you mean by that though?
if he's out here doing this whole
Uh-huh.
I want to be vulnerable thing, and Jada can't have that. Jada.
Well, no, but I don't think But that's the
Jada
thing.
did
I don't
more-
know.
She did more than she made an album about it. She made a show about it. That shit.
Definitely laid across the piano.
Word easily.
Right. No, you good. No, you good. I want to.
Y'all better give Envy just as
Listen.
much smoke.
Hold up, but the thing is, the reason why I wasn't giving Envy just as much smoke is because I thought it was more her to him. I thought she wanted to share this information, and he went along with it. Is that not the case? I'm just saying. That's how I'm
still
looking at
give it to
it.
him
But
for
either way,
allowing
I'm just
that.
saying, like,
I would have told him to cut.
listen.
Said I did what?
Right.
I ain't
Right,
do. I ain't.
Yeah,
I
but
ain't-
bottom line is he did go along with it, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. It's another conversation. That's another conversation. We not about to tell the whole world this. We not about to tell the whole world this. Whoa. Because here's the thing. I don't know where it landed. Did it land where that she does get pleased now?
Like randomly, like 10 randomly out of 10 years,
You can go.
you hit a buzzer.
Yo, like where?
Go get pleased.
Yo, that shit is crazy, man.
That. I ain't gonna sit here and lie like that shit would hurt. 10
That's
years?
a long
She
time.
probably doing something too. I feel like not one person just cheat. Everybody got it. Everybody cheat. I feel like if there's one partner cheating for like that long, like
Ain't no
over and
singular
over and over
shit.
again, like she had.
So you
to-
think she got
had
her
to get
own
hers.
little?
I mean, she
Definitely got her freak
she
on
had
the
to.
side.
Within those 10 years, somebody had to crack that nut.
Somebody. Cause
I don't know, guys.
Ain't that much
Over,
in this
like I
world.
said, a broke nigga maybe, a working nigga maybe,
Bro.
but a bag.
Broke niggas with
Your-
bags
your-
get
your
cheated on every
bag,
day, B.
ain't not only
Niggas
your
don't
bag,
be home.
huh?
Niggas
Right.
don't be home. They be getting cheated on like a motherfucker. That's why I tell
don't
niggas you
know.
gotta have a balance at the crib. Cause listen, man, you working them 12-hour shifts, you ain't never home. You know what I'm saying? You working certain. Yo, listen, man.
Well,
I done seen that happen to the
she
best
was
of them.
getting it. She just wasn't getting it good.
True.
That's even worse.
You know what I'm saying?
She should have been told him about that. Like I heard.
That's what I'm saying.
somebody else say
So, well, here's the thing. Everybody different. You know what
Oh,
I'm
bro,
saying?
it's
A lot of
crazy.
women are different. She
Especially
might be
as
the type of
adults.
women type of woman who never need to itch that scratch.
Bro.
Because I've heard of women who said, no women I dealt with her, honestly, but I heard girls who say they never had orgasms. Like, I never went my whole life, never had nobody ever gave me an orgasm. So she was probably just living her life like
I
that.
was just one throwing it out there. Like I never had one. Like you trying?
You, oop, throw the oop out. Oop.
Ain't on to that.
But I mean, I just don't want to discredit that she might have definitely been cheating. She could have,
She
just
coulda
been,
not.
she could have been cheating, but she could have just been like just being
got
miserable. She
every
could have just been
boy
a
in the world
miserable
to
ass
cut
10
that
years.
off.
Could have just been a miserable ass 10 years. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know, man. That's it's
a hard
just
one.
funny.
But
man.
it's different now. See, is he comfortable saying it because it's different now? Is he really?
But she was 10 years ago. She was 30. I'm sure she like 40 now. Cause
They don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, they up there.
Oh, how would you think they just
Yeah, they up
Wait,
there.
hold on. But
they got like
so we talk about the
8, 9
beginning of their
years
marriage.
probably.
I'm just saying, like DJ
I don't get
Envy
it.
has been out since like fabbing them back. In
That's
the
what
day.
I'm saying. So we
Yeah.
talk about,
Bro,
and they've been like, going
she
against
said
his high
10
school.
We're going by what she said, which was 10 years.
Yeah.
So 10 years ago they was like 30. So
Oh, so she started faking it. Okay, see, I'm a little off. I'm
Said the
weird
last 10 years.
because I thought that she was saying from the start of the relationship to like recently.
bro, you started
they
the
been here
conversation
for a
by saying 10 years.
10 years, right? And they've been together for like 30, right?
Damn, I mean, they ain't that damn.
20 years
For a
at
minute.
least.
If he was her first though, it explains a lot.
I was thinking, you know what I thought? I thought it was the first 10 years of their relationship.
If he was her first,
I mean,
that make it even
I don't know.
worse. That make it even worse. Like, damn, you ain't find this whole time. Like,
I don't know what I was
yeah,
thinking.
that's
But
a
my
lot- yo,
my
that's a
point
lot
is
of
my
years,
point is
dog.
that
Yeah.
I didn't think about the fact that she said in the middle of the relationship, so which means I'm now retooling to thinking that. So at one point she wasn't faking.
maybe.
Is that what she's saying?
I hope so. Maybe the.
I didn't
passion
think
is
about
gone.
that. That's the point
I
I'm
just think the
saying.
passion is gone.
Okay,
She
so
love
she
him, but she don't
started
like him.
faking.
Yeah.
That's not that bad then. That's not that bad.
10 years
That's
is-
not because I thought he couldn't satisfy her ass at all until she said something.
Yeah, like he got it now. He got it now.
Yeah, like I understand it a little better. I mean, it's still a bad joint. You don't want people to
Man,
really
don't
know
say
that
that,
shit.
nah.
That's long. But at least imagine what I was thinking. I was thinking he never hit that note like ever.
That's a long time of practice.
That's a long time, right?
It's a lot of misses.
That's a
Just a lot of free
lot
throws.
of, yeah, a lot of 3 outs. You out. Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna keep it pushing. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this topic though, because every time I get a headache, even though ain't nobody here to give me a headache this time.
Go ahead.
Usually somebody here to really like fight me on this.
Go ahead.
Meg the Stallion, but I might actually surprise you today though. I might actually surprise you today. Let's just get it out the way. The Tory shoot Meg. Let's just get it out the way. It's a recurring storyline.
I really don't know.
Oh, at least okay. We never had that before. This is a recurring storyline on our pod.
50-50, bro.
Huh? No, pretty much anybody I asked that to that came up here said either Tory or Meg. Nobody ever said that. Nobody gave that nuance. Like, oh, just let's see what happens. I respect that.
I wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
I said that from the rip. I said I wasn't there.
But besides you, I'm saying people we had up here.
But she just
The interview made it worse.
Bro.
Say like that.
Can I go first or you go first? Cause I've been talking too much. You go first.
It's
Go
Gail
ahead.
King, bro. Like anything she touched is no for me. Like she disrespected Bean. She disrespected Bean on live TV and made one of the best WNBA players ever, Lisa Leslie, feel crazy.
I feel bad that I didn't even think about that. It's more reasons than that.
I mean, we can go down the list, bro.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
got
fuck
her
with her
own
or
little TV
Oprah. No
show.
disrespect. I love my black
Oh
sisters.
damn!
I don't mess with her.
You don't
or
mess with
Oprah.
Ope though, Big Ope.
Why would I mess with her? What she done for
Sorry,
me?
no, I don't know. I just feel like all black strength. You supposed to
Off
fuck
what,
with Big
Color
Ope.
Purple?
You supposed to just fuck with Big Ope, bro. She's Big Ope.
That movie wasn't that goddamn good.
Big old.
Big Ope. That movie wasn't that good, girl.
The Color Purple. That's my favorite movie, and I only seen
I mean,
like
yeah,
once.
they ain't know no better.
I only
Like,
seen
that's
it
like
one
one
time,
time.
bro.
They ain't had no action
Never
movies
wanted
back
to
then.
I kind of noticed that. I kind of noticed that because somebody. I was just talking to my mom about the movie Wilson. You ever heard of Wilson?
God,
About
yeah,
the movie just about Tom Hanks on
I know what you're talking
a
about.
beach with a ball.
Talking about Castaway.
That
Man said
Castaway. Oh yeah, Castaway. The name of the ball is Wilson,
Who
right?
your favorite character was?
Yo, I never even seen the movie. I never even seen the
Classic
movie.
a little
Nailed
bit.
it.
But they were talking about that joint and she said it was good. I was like, that movie would have never been hot today.
would.
Like, you think that movie be hot today?
Y'all
If it
watched
came
it?
out today.
Y'all watched the joint with Cappuccino. Leonardo, I'm sorry.
Cappuccino. fucking up,
Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, the joint when he was like, it was like he was in the woods or something like that. Wolf or Grace.
To my Revenant. Or
Yeah, I know what you're
Revenant. I ain't never watched that. I heard that was boring.
Revenant. And they watched the joint with our OG. What's our OG that played the same role all the time from Taken?
Oh, Liam
Neeson.
Neeson. Yeah.
you watch his whole film.
Gray. The joint Gray. About the wolves and shit.
I remember
Castaway
it.
was a good movie. Like I'm a bit first of all, I think Tom Hanks is one of the best ever actors.
Preach. All right.
I'm going to stand by that. Like he's one of the he can do it all. But Castaway was a good movie. I watched it with my mom and I watched it as an adult too, a couple years back. I think it was a real good movie though. I understand why you're saying it wouldn't last today because
I'm not because I wasn't trying to say it wasn't going to be a good movie today. I was just saying that like you know how it's a coach. It's kind of like a cultural pop culture. Like people reference that shit. Other movies reference it. I just saw a meme where LeBron was on a raft with a basketball calling it Wilson. Like this shit really took off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't think a movie like that today could captivate that many people. That's what I'm saying. Cause our brains are so exploded by action, like you said, and special effects and fucking crazy storylines and prequels and
Yeah, I
sequels.
can't even
and,
think.
I mean,
Last movie to get
like,
I appreciate movies like that. Though.
but I do too. I do. I get you. I definitely get you. I wasn't trying to play it cold-heartedly. I was just saying.
No, I feel you.
But yeah,
I just can't think of one
we
right
got a
now.
little off,
Yeah, it
but
gotta be one.
got a little off because we started talking about Big Ope.
No,
But
I just don't. Megan Thee Stallion.
yeah,
The crying,
got a lot to say.
The crying was not legit. I'm trying to be like 100% in the middle with this. Like it just didn't seem authentic. I'm sorry.
I heard you.
I love Megan. I love to look at her when she do her songs and stuff like that. Every now and then she say a hot verse, but it just didn't seem authentic. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what happened. At the end of the day, I still don't know what happened. This is just a nasty, messy situation.
It is.
Word.
Oh, that's
I just
you
don't
could
think
definitely
if she
type
wanted to
up
go
that.
somewhere like just not Gayle King, man, not her. Like she make it worse. Like if she would have went on Steve Harvey show or something like that. I don't know, bro. Just Gayle King is just terrible. She's terrible for us,
Wanna
bro.
go ahead, Chef?
Steve Harvey show would have made it a little more warm and like, all right, that's Steve. She ain't gonna lie to Steve.
Right.
Yeah.
Gayle joint is like, this is clout. Like she was definitely like
And
praying well.
it's
Like,
crazy because y'all,
say this,
neither
say
one
this.
of y'all
She
had,
gonna say that like.
y'all touching on what I want to touch on, but neither one of y'all had mentioned the biggest reason why y'all probably even feel the way that y'all feel.
I only feel like that because when she said he got out the car and was like, "Dance, bitch." Like that's him. Like
I would
like,
say they've been saying that. That is some wild shit. But
That's
listen,
funny. Like, in the
but come on,
moment
but
right
come
now,
on.
really
I
don't
can
know
see
what
that
that-
happening. I can see that happening.
First of
I
all,
can
he-
see a
when
nigga
he
drunk
put the-
on some tripper shit do some shit like that. Let's keep it a buck
First
50.
of all,
And
shout-
that's one part of the story out of everything that's kind of been the same since the beginning. That's been out since the beginning. So I don't know, but I would say this.
the whole scenario is wild. Just
The
the
whole
fact that
scenario.
happened there, like
Yeah.
those two were like main artists. Like y'all, like one of y'all about to take the L.
Like I said, this has been a recurring subject on our podcast. I think it even went to a stream.
This shit was going on before we started. That's the crazy part.
Was it before we even
Yeah.
started? God damn.
Yeah, this shit happened in 2020.
Before we even came to the law.
Yeah, before we even came up with a podcast name. Like literally, bro, this shit happened in like 2020.
All right. So then, with that being said, I'm gonna try not to take up too much time on it, but I gotta voice this out because it's no secret. I've been Team Meg through this. I think Tory did shoot Meg. I think it's the only thing that makes sense. Just me, my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just I'm just always been the type of person. I piece some keys. I piece what's together in front of me. I make a good observation of it.
Still trying to figure out what he pieced together, but go ahead.
There's 4 people.
Right?
One of them was a bodyguard. One of them was the best friend, and then there's one nigga that, like, what else could have happened?
I don't know.
Megan, a friend, bodyguard, Tory, and a driver.
It's like the classic who done it, but who
Don't
else
feel
could
good.
have
Yeah,
fucking done it?
Great, guess who? It's gonna be a movie about it later. It's gonna be a whole
I just
movie
feel like there was
about it. I can't
it's
wait.
enough. I feel like, oh well, you know what it was? It was never actually the situation in itself. I always forget that at first because it's been going on so long. I have to remember my points. But it's how Tory been moving up until now. Tory has been the one moving suspiciously. Now it's Meg. All of a sudden, now it's a complete. Even though I still believe Meg got shot, I don't know who the hell is behind. I don't know who the hell is her PR team. I don't know who the hell is in her ear. But y'all are fucking this up big time, bro. From Jump Street, y'all fucked up where y'all came out and lied. Like just the bottom line. I understand where she was coming from. I get it. The cops show up. We act like that's literally like what we not talk about all the time. Don't rat. If the cops show up, you don't care who the fuck we don't rat. And now all of a sudden Meg gets shot. Now we like, oh, why she ain't rat? Come the fuck on.
She a
But
woman.
anyway,
She's not in the streets.
bro,
Exactly,
all right, but
that's
bro,
what-
don't act like
Oh,
the
man.
situation ain't the
It
same.
should've-
Yo, don't act like the situation is not the same also with females, especially black females. Like, come on, we expect the same thing with them. We don't. If she had
don't
ratted
expect
on
shit.
Tory Lanez or any other situation, she would have been prosecuted by bitches all the same
Bro, listen,
and niggas
bro.
all the same.
If
It
a
would've been the
nigga
same.
shot
It
you,
would've
he
been the
shot
same.
you,
It
bro.
would have been the same.
If he shot you, he shot you. Fuck that.
All right, I get that. I get
not-
that.
I'm not-
But I get
I'm
both
not telling my
sides of
sister
it.
to defend the nigga that shot her. If he shot
No,
you,
but
should
you
have told
no,
him
but
from
you
the
go,
rip.
but no, we gonna no. You don't
She
tell
not
your
a
sister.
gangster,
You don't
dog.
tell your sister to protect them, but you tell your sister to make it be quiet so we can handle that shit ourselves.
No, I'm
Fuck
not.
is you talking
They
about?
not on the street.
That's-
They in a whole different like.
But who knows if that's how she might
different
want to. She ain't that removed from the streets.
If she wanted to handle,
Exactly.
She only been rich for like 2 years. She
Yeah.
only been rich for like 2 years. And now if she was in the game for 10 years and she been completely removed for that type of lifestyle,
years is an
then I'll be like,
understatement.
all right, like, what
She
are you
been out for more
thinking,
than
Meg?
2 years.
But I'm thinking
Yeah.
like she might have reverted back to her
Jay,
street shit and was like,
if she wanted to revert back to her street shit, she had ample time.
The street
I haven't
shit-
seen it yet.
The street was like 10 hours. After that, it was like, all right, good. Let's protect the bag.
If she
Like,
want, yeah, like
yeah,
if she wanted,
no,
Like,
if
she
you
coulda-
if you're
coulda been
thinking
with
if
that
you
route.
think I'm defending her to the point where I say she did not fuck up,
You
I'm
are.
not. I'm not. I already said I'm not. I'm saying I understand how she fucked up. Just like the Will Smith shit. I said he was fucked up for what he did. He shouldn't have fucking smacked Chris Rock, but I know what took him there. It's two different things. But agreeing with something and understanding something. I understand it.
I understand what she said when she said she didn't want to, put
she didn't want to rat on the board.
She didn't say that. She said she didn't want to put another black man in harm.
And that's not ratting on a nigga. Right?
It's not ratting.
It's not, but
because she's not like where's the medium? Like where do we make the distinction between ratting and fucking doing the right thing? Like if she was shot, she wasn't.
But you
into
act
no
like
crime.
there's not a common mistrust between black people and the police.
Bro,
like we can't just take this situation and throw all that out the window. Like it's not literally a miscommunication between black people and black artists and in general.
Bro, if I shoot a lady, if I'm dealing with a chick and I shoot her. And she don't tell that I'm the one who shot her. That's on her.
And it's still the same with Meg. I said it was her. Did I say it was on her? It's on her.
But I'm saying,
I'm just saying I understand where it came from. Huh?
All right.
I'm just saying I understand where it came from.
I appreciate her to protect the black man, but like, what is the point? I don't get where you protected
It's a fucked up. That's why we got to reevaluate our values in the black community. Then
if you're protecting him, why is
it's a
it
whole
still,
nother podcast? It's a whole other story.
Why is it still going on? I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying.
If she wanted to protect
him,
them,
fucked up her. And when you look at it, it fucked up that whole stipulation.
Bro, she's lying.
Fucked up her career and fucked up her trajectory as far as what she's doing.
I ain't fucking up her career. No,
she fucked up his career.
No, it fucked up her career. That's another thing. Why do people think Meg is thriving? Meg is not. Did y'all not see what her last album did? It didn't do shit.
There you go, just sell
it's stepping on her.
She's
still popping, bro.
She's still relevant, but listen, being relevant. See, people mix up fame with money.
Sells everything not about money.
You can be famous all you fucking want, but you gotta put a bag. This niggas out here with 22 million followers on Instagram and sleeping on a fucking futon. Like it doesn't matter.
Who's sleeping on a futon with 22 million followers?
A lot of niggas. I'm telling you.
If you're not monetizing that, something wrong with you.
You can monetize all you want, bro, but like you gotta get it in the first place. First of all, you now underestimate how many niggas have 22 million followers. It's a lot of niggas that have followers on Instagram.
You said 22
not everybody,
million, bro.
I know. Okay, maybe I'm shooting too high.
Take the number down.
Maybe I'm shooting too high.
There ain't a lot of niggas that got 22 million.
It's a lot of niggas with millions of followers though.
That's broke.
That's broke.
All right.
That's broke. These Instagram. You think all these Instagram models are making money?
They
You
not
said
make
niggas. I don't know. Are you saying men or
I'm
women?
just saying in general.
Oh,
People
okay.
like you can't equate followers to money. I'm just saying that.
I'm not saying, but once you get to a certain amount, that's easy money. Like, it's no way you got 1 million something followers you're not capitalizing.
It's like
if
I'm
you're
pretty
not,
sure May got other stuff too, like besides music. Like.
Yeah, I know that's a fact. But she got dropped for the Fendi joint. Her albums ain't really moving that way. And don't get me wrong, she got her singles and everything popping, but we don't really account. We don't really think about how much these artists don't make money off of music now. Music really is like the last thing they probably make the most amount of money on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
just saying, like, I'm not saying it fucked up her career, but if you don't think it's a distraction, or you know what I'm saying, or some way taking attention away from other things. Or even it has, you got to say it at least took some fans away. Like there are some fans of her that believe Tory or now believe Tory and now not buying into her shit, right?
It's a lot of new female artists out here, so you know she got to step her cookies.
And that's part two. And it's hard to do that when you in the middle of a fucking dispute with somebody calling you a liar and saying that you shot yourself.
She should have went. She shouldn't have went this route. She shouldn't have went this route.
She took too long.
She went the wrong route.
Yeah.
If you was going to accuse him of doing it anyway, you should have did it from the rip.
All right, so we got a little off track. Can I talk about that interview?
Go ahead, man.
So this is my point about the interview, man. What'd you say?
That ass interview. I do not.
Feeling it.
I'm not feeling Gayle King.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I'm not feeling it just as much. I hated that fucking interview. I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. And y'all, neither one of y'all mentioned why y'all feel such distrust.
Can we?
Did y'all know who the last two high-profile interviews Gayle had?
Exactly. That's why.
Jussie Smollett.
That's why.
And R. fucking Kelly.
That's why it seemed rigged, bro. It seemed rigged.
I'm like, bro, why would you do an interview?
I was waiting for you to go that route. Go ahead.
Why would you do an interview with the motherfucker who interviewed the last two niggas that were clearly guilty?
She thought she was gonna be the one. She's gonna be one to win it with the
Oh
interview.
my God!
Yeah, like,
she could have went anywhere.
it's
She could have went to $1
nasty.
million worth of game. She could have went to like podcast is where it's at. Go to a podcast. You could. It would have came out
with
way
the
more
Drink Champs.
genuine
Yeah, it could've
and a
went to Drink-
podcast.
it could've went to Drink Champs and did some shit.
Drink Champs. Do some shit like that.
She could've went to
Everybody
lip service.
I pretty much. I would say this. I think at this point, people believe what comes out of a fucking podcast more than they believe anything else.
Yo, it's
Out
new
of Gail
shit.
King, yeah.
Gail King.
Like with those setup ass questions and like the back and forth, like the rehearsal
The
of it.
pauses and all
The
that.
pauses, bro. I'm like, what the fuck was they thinking,
Did
bro?
you have,
It went on
did
Tone
you have-
show.
Oh, that's wild.
That shit was
Intimate
super. I'm like, this
relationships
was
with
such a
him.
bad. Like who told? And then
That's
what's
wild.
the thing about it is like, if you was gonna tell the story, why didn't you just tell it from the rip? Why we get a year later and we're just
2
not
years.
hearing the story?
2 years, right?
Sorry.
2 years.
Sorry, I gotta say it.
With all that being said,
Yes.
I still believe Tory Lane shot her. I just think she
I
has
understand.
a terrible team around her who don't know how to.
She got shot.
Huh?
Yeah.
Whoever, somebody shot her, right?
Somebody
And I
shot
do,
her.
and
Who
I
shot
personally
you?
believe it was Tory, because it makes sense to me. It don't make sense that it was our friend. What the fuck would the friend do for? What the fuck would the bodyguard do for?
We don't know.
The midget with a hair receding. The nigga got a receding hairline, bro.
No,
You can't trust the nigga with a receding hairline.
Make me take my head off.
Can't trust no nigga past 32.
I'm playing. I'm playing. My shit.
Oh my god, yeah, he's like my shit cool.
Miserable.
No, I'm fucking with y'all, but no, for real though, I just feel like it's easy to believe, man. And if I'm foolish for believing it, then I'll
I mean,
take that
you're
out. I don't
entitled
give
to
a
believe
fuck.
that.
I've never been scared to be wrong. I'm just
Bro, all I'm saying is that was a horrible. It's just everything about the interview.
It was. It was.
As soon as it came
terrible
on,
out
just
there,
I
bro.
just saw.
Oh
God,
my
just-
god! And then here's the thing: they're not even ready. Because when she asked about did they have a sexual relationship, she said, no, which means even if it was like you're saying technically no, it's something there you're not saying. So if you're not ready to talk about it, then don't fucking talk about it. Because
Not
that
even-
just raised questions of
Not
people
even,
saying you're a
no.
fucking
She like-
liar.
She pulled like she know what that word meant. Like,
Yeah, like
sexual?
relationship.
What does that mean?
Like what? Like oh my
Stop,
god, bro! And then the crying. I don't know if it was fake or not, but it
Listen.
damn sure wasn't convincing.
Listen,
Oh.
bro. I've
Perfect timing.
I've seen plenty of women cry in my lifetime. That wasn't it.
Oh my god!
Especially like mid speech. You know,
Lordy.
mid speech cries is different, and that just wasn't the one.
Man.
That shit was nasty. It was raspy too. It was raspy.
It was raspy.
It was a raspy cry. Like she was straight from, you know what I'm saying, Jadakiss land. I'm just saying.
Wow.
No, but seriously.
So look out for the conclusion of these episodes. Hopefully we'll get an answer. I don't know. I don't think I'm at the point where we're never probably gonna get an answer about this shit. Even when the case,
I gave up.
I give up. Honestly, it's just that shit just keep coming up worth talking about.
Bro,
I could not talk about
The
that.
nigga has done everything under the sun during this whole situation.
Facts.
He only got in trouble
Facts.
one time, you know, when he was he was close to her or something like that, restraining order.
No,
type
it was
situation.
the Twitter shit. He was
Yeah.
they counted that as hassling her.
Had
Yeah.
a podcast club.
Yeah, man.
Freaking what?
He had the best
Don't
quarantine
everyone. He
ever.
has his best
Ever.
life. He's definitely living
Shit
his
crazy,
best life.
man. I ain't shooting nobody, you know, especially
They
not a
like-
woman, so I don't know. I can't say like, you know, shit, I wonder how it would be for me, but at the same time, like, damn, I ain't never seen it this easy. He got new hair, he got everything, man.
New hair.
Got new hair.
New hair, new
he
songs.
got the surgery,
About
yeah.
The same thing. Just in case y'all ain't know, one more time.
Yeah. He definitely sung about her multiple times. And just living life, man.
We'll see.
Yeah.
To be continued.
We'll see one day.
Chef Ham. Was it Chef Ham?
Yes, sir.
Chef Ham, man. Welcome to the pod, my good brother. Been a minute. Been a, well, I don't know
I
where
don't even know. I ain't even gonna lie.
2017,
After 2020, I don't even know. Bro.
2017, which was way after I was at CCP. Bro, I smoked too much. I don't know. I be putting shit together that's like, nah, bro, that's like years apart. But anyway, 2017, I believe, is when I met you, man. Met you at the Nordstrom Cafe. Most people don't even know that the Nordstrom have a cafe. Well, at least my experience. Every time when I worked there, every time I worked at the Nordstrom Cafe, they were like, they have a cafe.
Like the store?
Yeah, the
Exactly,
store.
just like
See?
that.
Like that.
Just like
Just
that.
like that's exactly how it
That's-
goes. That's there it goes right there.
That's the commercial.
Are you there now at all?
Nah, I'm not there no more.
How long did you separate from that?
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, as soon as COVID,
Oh, so-
shut
okay.
everybody down.
So did they open back up or?
Nah, yeah, they still open back.
Oh, okay. Okay. All
I
right,
just,
cool.
I just never went back.
Right. Started move. So, which I feel like you're one of those stories. COVID shuts your job down, went into your own business. Is that what kind of?
Basically figured it out.
All right, that's what's up. And we hear about that a lot. That people took COVID as a chance to. That's when we took a chance on our pod. Like COVID had everybody thinking like this is the time.
COVID, heartbreak, all that good shit.
Yeah, like start moving. Like
shout out to them stimulus checks for making it all happen. Put them to good use.
Yeah, definitely. And so just give us a little bit about your start. What's your love of cooking and what drives you? That's what we pretty much focus on, Big Stuff.
I like that. What drives me is just the reaction of people. Like just making. I can't say I can make anything, but whenever I am making something, like putting the time, putting the work, and then just like give somebody like, what am I do with y'all?
Yeah,
play the food and just out of nowhere just be like, it's quiet as shit. They fucking it up.
Yeah.
Just that, like that is just me just trying to get better and better. Like,
and that's exactly why I said we couldn't open and see Dove hungry as wanted to eat at the beginning. And I'm like, bro, we gonna be fucking it up. We gotta talk first.
I see you put me out there like that.
I'm hungry too. I'm hungry as so I ain't gonna hold you, but we both were talking about how we want to eat that shit. But I'm with my guy right here. But yeah, but definitely, man, I can understand that because we kind of said somebody said like that too about pod and like seeing the reaction, people converse with you about it, whatever.
Yeah,
that's what kind of drives you to do it.
Basically, it's like my baby. It's like something I know how to do. I can do a lot of things, but when I making food, like putting food out there, is like that's like my golden ticket. Like, all right.
So when I met you, was that something you wanted to do even back then, or just like something you just
back then, even then, it was just like back then it was just like working for like a company. It was like it was sweet. It was like you don't get too many cooking jobs. You got 401k, you got options to stock, you got discounts in every store and this and that. So it was like cake was chilling. And once the pandemic stopped, once the pandemic hit, it was like, damn, now what?
And you always had such a because I'll be seeing you have a array of specialties stuff.
Oh yeah,
like,
I get bored.
Yeah,
I get bored.
I see you be working.
I get bored and I be like, all right, what else can I do? I don't like making the same thing. Like because my mom said all the time, like, you should make soul food. You should make soul food. Like, I'm gonna get there, but like, let me.
I noticed that too. I know you don't really dip into the soul food area. I thought it's because it is a little cliche. Even though soul food my favorite. Let's keep it honest. Soul food is my favorite meal.
Gotta sustain,
but I'm just saying, like, if you want to stand out, though, if you want to stand out, maybe not starting with soul food. I thought that's what stand out to. That's what stood out to me.
I understand
that you wasn't making the typical soul food. You were actually like making different cuisines that I never even had. I was like, damn, I want to try that. I never had that. Like, so is that like something you thought about?
Not at all. I'm not even gonna lie. That sounded beautiful. Like when my next podcast or book, that's gonna be it. I was thinking different. That's how I wanted to come out. But now, like it's like even like in Nordstrom, like I always wanted to make different things. Like if we put something on the menu, it's like I can make that better.
Right.
Or I could do something like take that and like transform it into like I ain't never had some shit like this before. Like things like that. Like I love experimenting with like different foods, different flavors, and it's like trying to like my biggest like competitor was like my mom, like going home and like taking what I learned at school, taking what I learned like on the job, on the road, and like I tried it and she was like, I'm not eating that. We don't eat that. We do not eat that. Like, Mom, it's chicken. It's not fried chicken.
That's a fact.
So it's like cooked a different way, and now it's like even see her like experimenting with food is like, all right.
So is that where you get your cooking drive? I mean, your cooking inspiration from? Moms knew how to throw down as well.
Your mom know how to throw down. Grandma know how to throw down. But like, I ain't really start cooking until I got here to Philly. Like,
how much do? Because I don't know. I just got to throw it out there because you different. Like, how much do being from Harlem plays into?
Yeah, y'all can
shout out.
Harlem.
Shout out.
The action is out. I can hear it.
Hard R's.
Just had to put it out there. How much do being a New Yorker plays a part into your food, or does it at all?
I don't know if it does at all, because if you go to New York, you see the same kind of food out there. You see like everybody, if like in almost the least the tri-borough states, is like everybody's cooking like in their lane kind of thing. So it's like that. So I said coming here, like it was like not till like got with like my fiance, about to be my wife. Shout out to you.
Shout out, wifey.
And like seeing her family, like I'm like, yo, they going in. Like they be like, they cook soul food too, but they be like her pops, like everybody can like throw something together. I'm like, I can do that shit too. Like just watching them, like, all right, get my season game, because everybody can cook, but I feel like everybody can't season. Like you go to a restaurant, there's always salt and pepper on the table.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you
too
eat
light, too heavy.
yeah. Like it's gonna be like you kill you. I don't like this, bro. Or the shit bomb. Like it's a hit or miss.
Yeah,
I feel like
that.
I'd rather just like no salt, pepper packets, no nothing. Just take how you take it. Like if they don't like it, then you fucked up.
I definitely understand that, man. So so I see you do catering, right?
Yes, sir.
So you do. So what is your specialty, like catering events have you done?
Cater events would be like the most popular items I get was like the cheesesteak egg rolls, any kind of egg roll. Everybody like obsessed with egg rolls. The egg rolls right now is like
I saw that
cheesesteak.
Fuck me some egg rolls.
Yeah,
it was a cheesesteak egg roll.
yeah,
and,
cheesesteak egg rolls.
That
Like
shit look
hibachi egg roll,
crazy.
which is like fried rice, shrimp, chicken, like egg, like stuffed inside egg roll.
Yeah.
Like I like the salmon cheesesteak egg roll. I do a lot of egg rolls. I like being different. Like that's a popular one. Sweet chili wings. It's another popular one.
Flavor actually.
Sweet chili.
Asian flavors like top notch. Like love those.
That is spot for you, man.
Yeah,
See?
well, I mean, I definitely gonna hit up with you. So, how often you put out a menu? Because I see you.
Usually like 3 times a month.
Okay.
So like for past month, I did like fried rice Friday. So
Okay.
every Friday I was like doing like fried rice and I'll
a
put out
different
something
dish,
new like
a
every
different
time.
main
Like,
course, right? That sounds good, man. I'm gonna hit you up on the next one. I
Yeah,
definitely
the next-
am, man.
that's next week.
Nah, huh?
I ain't been telling me about this.
Man, I'm telling you now.
Yeah,
I'm
now.
telling you now. We know
Yeah.
now. Everybody know now.
Monthly.
Check
Yeah.
out
Weekly.
Chef Ham.
Facts.
We gotta do that, man. We're gonna definitely push your information up. We're gonna make sure people check you out. What you got for us today, though?
So today, because you said my man's a pasta man. So,
yeah, pasta. That's
So,
what.
that's another, like-
said. Yeah, he remembered that. I told. Look, you was right there.
right,
He
right.
hungry. He hungry too.
So like
That's
this is another like requested catering right? Like the roster pasta.
okay.
So it's basically like jerk chicken, onions, peppers, garlic,
Let's go.
with a little jerk sauce. Like,
Can we unveil it? Can we unveil it real quick?
do that real quick.
We got I got some plates. We got plenty of plates. We're gonna make sure. One thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure we have plates. They don't cause big steppers for nothing. We gonna have plates.
Oh man. Oh man. Jay, man. I don't know what to say.
And we will be eating good this afternoon. Y'all will be hating while we finish this up. So, Yeah. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We on it.
Oh man.
I'm gonna wait till you get back to the table before I ask you some more questions. But y'all see what's going on. He's showing y'all the shot. We gonna dig in. Make sure y'all check out Chef Ham. He has an Instagram. He has a menu. You just heard him. He has a weekly menus.
So if you see something you like on the menu,
Yeah, heard him out. It's a lot on there. Make sure y'all check out the Instagram. It's a lot of options on there. He's open for catering.
Definitely tap in.
What type of catering events do you do? Because I don't want to like somebody to.
wedding,
Okay.
baby shower.
Okay.
Just because, even if you want like a private chef event.
Yeah, oh, just for a private date. Oh, that's a way to press. That's how you can press a wife with that. You can press the wife with that.
Oh, man.
You don't want to wait for Valentine's Day.
Right.
Why not do that during on like a random Monday? Call Chef in.
We got forks. I hope we got forks.
I got full tray.
Cause I'll do it with my hands. But.
Shit. Not this good pasta.
Hey, you digging in right now, or you gonna? We definitely gonna get some either way. We're leaving you. You gonna get some, but I was just wondering if you want some now, cause I'm gonna. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, damn, you gonna think great about it? He left me out of grace, y'all. Nigga left me out of grace. You ain't gonna eat? You don't eat? You good?
Oh, I'm not gonna eat no camera.
Oh, okay.
You ain't gonna see me busting down like that.
Man.
I get comfortable. I don't know how to eat proper yet.
You see that? That's the spices. That's what we thought about.
Yeah.
He asked me. I ain't getting around to asking you. You already got to pick pasta, so he asked me if it's spicy or not, and I was like, Look, we grown. Go for the spicy.
Well, I'm a punk mouth, so it is, but it's good.
It's good though. It's spicy, but it's good, man. So what's next for Chef Ham, if there is a next? Like where do you want to take this situation?
So what's next would be the food truck.
Food trucks. Food trucks are really. Do you agree that it could be more profitable than running a restaurant? Because I've heard that.
It depends who you got like in your corner, really. So a food truck can make like you can go anywhere. You could go anywhere. You can make whatever money you want to make. Same with a restaurant. Right. The only difference is like the brick and mortar is like and you gotta like it's
pay
more
rent.
You gotta pay rent. You got employees you gotta worry about. You got way more things. You got like
that's what I heard. The responsibilities are a little less.
But if you got a big like support or you got a good like you got a big bank account, you ready to go for it.
Right.
Restaurant would be the way to go. But I feel like if you want to start off like you just want to like try stuff, like you want to do what you still want to be like a chef in a business owner and do what you want to do. I could do it on a truck, like, cause I don't like have like a set. Like everybody asks me like, what's your favorite kind of food? And I was like, I could change from Monday to Tuesday. Like Chinese is like my joint, but I like make it. That's why my menus always change. I don't like being the same. I want to keep like elevating and going crazy. It's like next Friday's barbecue menu. So check out these ribs.
Next Friday is what?
Barbecue menu.
Next Friday is what? Barbecue.
So, let's go.
Yeah, that's my shit. Barbecue.
Yeah, so it's springtime, so we gotta do a little different.
Yeah, definitely. So you put a lot of thought in your menus, or just like whatever I feel like cooking up?
Nah, like usually like once I do like the third week in a row, like I'll do like Philly every like Friday, and then one month out there, like one Saturday out the month I'll hit New York, and I'll do the same thing in New York, but just do it like
I didn't even know that. I know you was traveling to New York with this as well.
Yeah, just back and forth. Like wherever I find like a spot at, like I'm there. Like so, if I find a spot in Jersey, it's like all right, now we in Jersey on Sunday,
bro.
Soon Jersey, I got y'all.
I'll take some of this shit home.
I got to go boxes. I got you. I'm ready.
This shit is so good.
I'll be ready,
I'm
bro.
not even capping. Like, you know, like motherfuckers be like doing shit, and they gotta be like it's good because you up here. But I really like this shit. Really is fucking good.
Nah, I feel you.
Like this
if
shit
it's
is
too
good,
spicy,
man.
my bad. But
No, I like spicy.
all right, so we
I'm
good.
judgmental, especially when it comes to pasta. So you would have seen it all in my face, like this nigga don't like this shit.
That'd be the worst too. Like I think one time I've only seen somebody do that. And it was like at a party, like I was cooking for, it, and I'm like, all right, everybody come. And one person grabbed it and was like, she ain't never come back. She had a wing, and I was like, yeah, she mad.
Don't front. Like you
my bad.
I mean, you can't get them all.
Yeah, you can't get them all.
Maybe her taste buds were shot. Anyway, man, I appreciate this. This was dope as hell. This is the first chef we have on. I think we actually had another chef that was supposed to go on, but you the first one.
No, we had one, but he didn't bring the.
Oh yeah, we had one, but he didn't do this though.
Shout out to you though.
Yeah, shout out to him.
My guy.
Good guy though. But definitely dope. Definitely having you on, man. Just real quick before we sign off, get the people your information if you want.
So you can find me at chefham_23, or you can follow my business page One Bite at a Time. So it'd be 1bite_ at a time, all on Instagram, or email me at onebiteatatime@yahoo.com.
Catch me in his liking comments. You know what I'm saying?
You dig?
Comments, you see me on there.
Definitely.
I appreciate you for coming through, bro. This shit
Facts.
good, man.
This was dope. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you for stepping with the steppers. We are signing out.
Good night.